There hasn't been a vax-on-vax study, except the pharma has a curious way of doing some of their experiments. If they're looking at the safety of a new vaccine, they'll compare it to another vaccine, which is not exactly a control. They seem to have some problems understanding what a placebo control is. They will often compare their vaccine to aluminum alone. And if you wanted to design a way to make sure you didn't find anything, that would be a good way to do it. Which, of course, they don't want to find anything, so one has to suspect that maybe that's part of the procedure. But no, that kind of study hasn't been done. We have tried to do that. That's our most recent study. We have basically taken the vaccine schedule of the United States and taken the same vaccines and given them to the mice at again, this is always a point of contention, the equivalent ages, okay, where children would receive them. So with all those caveats in mind, we are actually doing that study. And I think it will show some interesting stuff. Now, at the end of the day, it might not. Statistically, we may discover there's nothing there, but that's okay. And that's what NIH should be doing. NIH should be doing those sorts of things. And if it shows there's nothing there, then there's nothing there. And you can move on, and you can look at groundwater. Then you can look at, whatever. You can look at other things in the environment, which there are plenty. You would then at least eliminate vaccines alone as a single source. And I don't think it's going to be that simple, because I think there's multiple contributors to any of the diseases children suffer, or adults for that matter. So when you're talking about neurological diseases, I don't think there's one factor. Chris Exley, for example, believes that aluminum causes Alzheimer's disease. Well, I sure doesn't help, and I suspect it probably has a lot to do with it, but I don't think it's the sole contributor by any means. So that kind of study would actually have to be deliberately done. One of those grand agencies would have to say, okay, we're going to put aside $50 million. We're just going to nail this one down finally. We're tired of hearing about it. We're just going to get it done. And we're not going to deal with that idiot Shaw, that idiot Garadia, that idiot Schoenfeld. We're just going to get people that we've never heard of before that are going to go, and we're going to offer them a grant to go do this. And whatever they get, publish. Yeah. That's the answer. That's how you do it. But that's never going to happen.